What's going on, guys? This is Gabriel from Renaissance Gaming, and it's one of those nights right before exams and I don't feel like studying, so I'm gonna play some Stronghold instead, of course. And Steam just recently released the HD version, so I decided it would be a great time to play through the military campaign. So enjoy the intro to the game and I'll see you as soon as it's done.
Life in the old castle. Happy times them were. The people were all so much friendlier. Oh, and how we feasted. And courted the fair maidens as well. There was work, of course, sharpening our minds. Making us strong. But mainly, I remember it as a happy time. Oh yes, and then there were the neighbors.
Greetings, sire. Your stronghold awaits you.
Alright guys, so the way this series is going to work is that I will be playing through the military campaign. Eventually I plan on doing all of the content for Stronghold, so that includes the economic campaign. Also, I will be doing the siege maps, all of the invasion maps, so pretty much everything. But this series right now is going to strictly focus on the military campaign. And as you saw there on my video settings, I'm playing in the full HD, and I'm also recording this in full HD, so be sure you're watching in HD on YouTube because the game looks really great. So without further ado, let's do the military campaign. Let's do mission number 1, Gathering the Lost.
As soon as the king had marched his army into the barbarian homeland, rumors began of a plot to seize the throne. When news came of the king's capture, the country was invaded. Several nobles, including your father, sought to end the bloodshed, but on the way to meet for negotiations, their party was massacred by a band of unknown raiders. Bruised and exhausted, you have been beaten back to a forest on an overlooked peninsula, where a small group of loyal troops are hiding. Although the country is lost, maybe from this refuge, you can at least avenge your father's death.
I say we act now and strike while the iron is hot.
No. The few men we have would be cut down like lambs to the slaughter. We need time to gather our forces.
Nonsense. I shall take 6 of my finest men into enemy territory by the cover of darkness and...
No, just listen. Our men are close to starvation. This is what we must do.
The debate rages on well into the night, but eventually Lord Woolsack takes you to one side.
Sir Longarm tells me he knew your father well, which is why I'm giving you your chance to prove yourself. It is time you got your first taste of command. We need you to oversee the setting up of a good-sized base camp. Start by finding a suitable clearing, then use some of the wood plentiful in this area to begin your construction.
Okay, let's finally begin.
Place a keep to site your castle.
We're just gonna start with the keep and the granary. Put that right there. And I'm gonna begin with some woodcutter huts because that's always the most important thing in any Stronghold game. You want really strong wood production right in the beginning. So I'll do 5, and then I'm gonna build 2 hunters posts to get me started on my food production. And now I just have to wait for more wood to come in so I can build even more hunters posts. And since the object of the game is to get food and wood, I'm actually going to decrease my rations to half rations. And that'll kind of just make sure my food gets in faster. So Stronghold is one of those games that I believe has aged really well. I've played it ever since it came out in 2001. And I mean, just look, it's been over 10 years and I still play it. It's really great. The music's really great. The graphics are really good. Voice acting is really good. For example, the characters have really funny little things they say.
No taxes? Oh, that makes a nice change.
So it's just a great game. One of my favorite video game series ever. Been playing it ever since I was a little kid. Pretty much grew up with it. It's a lot of fun. And I'm pretty impressed with the HD version. I didn't think it was actually going to be that much of a difference. But the game really looks very nice. And like I said, I am recording in full 1080p, so be sure to watch it in the full HD. YouTube compresses the videos a bit so it doesn't look as nice, but it's the best that I can get it. And what actually got me started on this series was a promotional minigame that Firefly put out. It's called Castle Attack. I actually have a video of it on my YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out. You can download the game for free and see what your high score can be, and you can compare it with mine. But that mini game pretty much promoted Stronghold, and that's how I came to find out about it.
Animal tracks have been reported in the area, sire.
So I think that should be enough woodcutters for now. My popularity is dropping pretty quickly, but hopefully I'll be able to beat the mission before it drops below 50. Because once it drops below 50, our peasants start leaving the castle. Let me just put in a shameless plug for the Stronghold series here. If you guys have not played through it, exit out of this video right now and go get yourself a copy. You can get it from Steam, Good Old Games, or you can get a physical copy at a local retailer. It's definitely worth it. Definitely go get a copy.
Message from your scribe. Scouts are reporting that packs of wolves are closing in on the castle. We must get the supplies stored.
I think I should be almost done here.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Yeah, there we go. 40 wood, 20 meat. First mission, very easy.
Victory!
Whilst the men frantically ferry precious supplies into the granary, Sir Longarm and Lord Woolsack ride into the camp.
Job well done. Not too bad for your first attempt.
No, no, no! The fool has pitched camp in the middle of the wolves' migration track.
Good. It will give the men some well-needed practice before we make our strike.
Poof! Now I have no choice but to send out a scout to find a more permanent position.
Okay, so thanks for watching mission number 1, and I will see you guys for the next one. Be sure to subscribe because, like I said, I will be playing through all of the missions in Stronghold, all the siege maps, all the invasion maps. So if you like Stronghold, be sure to subscribe so you can keep up with this. So see you guys for mission number 2. Thanks again.